Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of multiplayer Feed the Beast Let's Play on the Naoisgaming server. I am underscore as always, and as you remember we have our little setup under here to pipe all the bee products from our apiaries down into a chest, but I have recently upgraded this to try and prevent a backlog of honeycombs. And so I have this sort of complicated system going. All the honeycombs, for the most part, are routed into this green pipe. And just in time, you see one demonstrating for me. And I basically have this set up so that if this thing has power and it has no honeycombs in it, it sends the red pipe signal over here, which pumps things out of this chest, honeycombs out of this chest, and then they get sent through the centrifuge. Any honey drops come out of the centrifuge and go into the squeezer. Any wax goes into this chest, and I have a auto crafting table making wax capsules out of the remainder, and that goes in here. And I believe it does have energy stored, it says, which is interesting to me because usually it is out of power by this time. I've just logged on and it is out of power, so it doesn't know what it's talking about. Generally when I log off it goes for a while, but it will run out of power after a time. Because I don't have anything to automatically feed the saplings back into this fermenter. So usually what I do is I take some of these wax capsules and I give to these engines as a reserve, but that runs out over time, so eventually they end up empty and the whole thing shuts off. Which means that I run out of power in this redstone energy cell. But it looks like that's still full, which makes me wonder if something's going on with my chunk loader. This chest is... yeah, that's a little full up. Did I run out of apple juice as well? No, it has apple juice. Yeah, so I'm not clear on why exactly this is shutting down right now, but it's chugging away happily now that those engines have power, so I guess I can't complain about it too much. Okay, the squeezer's doing nothing because it's full. Do I have a place for apples? Sand, mulch? No, I don't have a place for apples. That's unfortunate. So let me just put those back, and I will take the saplings out because I actually do have a place for those. So we're getting plenty of saplings, plenty of apples, and thanks to this little system down here, we now have plenty of wax capsules. And this is also a nice compact way to store the honeycomb, the beeswax. It's easy to build up an excess of beeswax. So, and I actually have some honey capsules automatically being created. This pipe actually will pipe capsules over to this thing. If that tank fills up, it will give it some honey capsules. So, but so that's working well. I have a lot of gates going over here. Autarkic and gates being made. I keep running out of redstone though, which seems to be a pinch point for me. It looks like now I need to make some iron chipsets again. So, but autarkic iron and gates. One thing worth noting with these gates is that if you make the cheapest gate and the cheapest autarkic gate, just the regular ones, you will not be able to send pipe signals. So minimum you need is an iron AND gate, or an iron OR gate, and that will allow you to send these red, yellow, green, or blue pipe signals along the pipes with these pipe wires that are also made in the auto crafting table. I did not know that before, so I spent 15 minutes, and actually you see this one's wired up to send a redstone signal, which is a workaround if you don't want to make the iron AND gate and spend the time to do that. You can always just have it send a redstone signal to whatever gate you're trying to communicate with, and that will work just as well. It just takes up more room. I use the red power, red alloy wire here, because otherwise the redstone needs to be on the block above the gate, and I didn't want to have just redstone dust right here, so that's why I did that. Other work that I've done, I had this that was dug out by the turtle, and I basically just put stairs in it as another means of getting up and down. This tunnel will go back to the main cave level, and if I want to go further, I can just drop down all the way over here, and this will take me over to where the enchanting table and all the buildcraft machines are. Oops, the buttons are tricky. I should put a wooden button there. I hear those allow the redstone signal to last a little longer. That still has plenty of lava as well, so I mean, everything's good, guys. What's your problem? The other thing I have is this machine always fills up, mostly with wheat. I have it here to give me seeds, and the wheat clogs it up to the point where I don't get any more seeds, so that's a little irritating. I forgot to put my wax capsules away. So I have plenty of wheat for bread or whatever I want to do with it. I have plenty of this sulfur goo that keeps dropping out of the sulfur torches. I have beeswax down here for wax capsules, so everything's happy from a resource perspective. It's just a matter of, you know, building the machines that I want to build, and keeping everything empty. This, unfortunately, down here is still a manual effort. I am getting a lot of honeydew. I'm trying to get majestic and from there imperial bees. I have some noble bees, so I am starting to get some royal jelly from them. But for the most part, everything is still the same. I moved the rocky bees up to the automated system, so these apiaries are now empty, and I can move those upstairs. I actually have some extra apiaries. I may have moved them upstairs as well. I'm saving up bookshelves to put near the skeleton spawner, which is now a skeleton and zombie spawner. But let me just go upstairs and put these capsules away. Okay, so now I am out of apple juice, so let's pour more of that in. If ever I run out of these juice capsules, I can always put honey capsules in here, which I have plenty of, and achieve the same result. The honey capsules also give the 1.2 buckets per capsule of biomass, so that will be fine. Is this running short of apples yet? No. This squeezer could be a little faster, and that wouldn't upset me at all. Mulch we hardly ever run out of. What we do run out of fairly frequently is the fertilizer. and the dirt. But I put a bunch of dirt in there yesterday, and we still have this gravel system going, although we are running low on gravel from the look of it. Do I have any? No, I don't. So we need to get more gravel and or dirt. And oh, well, we only have one in there. What's in here? Mulch, sand, oak wood. Yeah, I can never see what's in those stupid barrels because I put them below the floor. I need to fix this whole thing so that it pipes automatically into some sort of storage area below here, rather than having to guess what's in the barrels and stuff all the time. That's kind of tedious. So that's basically the state of things upstairs. I do have a little more to show, but it is dark outside right now, so that's not very conducive to recording. So I'm gonna wait until daytime and then I will bring you back. Welcome back to daytime. So since it's now light out, it's a little easier to record. There was, if you remember, a zombie spawner over there, but I moved that over in with the skeleton spawner. So now I get both the zombies and skeletons over there, so which isn't necessarily beneficial for drops, but it is beneficial for XP. So that's why I put that other spawner in there. And you'll notice when we're up on the hill, now we hear animal sounds. There's no animals here, but I felt the need to have a farm, so I put a little spot in this cliff with some fence and went out and found a bunch of animals, and so now we have a little animal farm where we can get eggs and chickens and beef, steak, whatever we want. So the nice thing about having the farm in the side of the cliff like this is that the hostile mobs can't get in. If you watch my single player series, I tried to start a cow farm, and a creeper got in there when I wasn't recording and blew the whole thing up. So at least with the farm this way, we won't have that problem. It is a little difficult to get to, but for the amount of times I actually need to go over there and get like feathers or something, I don't think it'll be a problem. I do need to breed up some chickens because some of the Thaumcraft research requires feathers, so I will need to get that stuff going at some point, but for right now it's fine. And that's about it. I haven't done much more building on the house at all. So everything looks pretty much the same. It's mostly just been about automating this bee farm for the time being. And that should about do it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.